What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Whitetail Wednesday, and in this episode we're going to be talking about my late season tactics for bow hunting. Coming up. Alright everybody, welcome back to another Whitetail Wednesday, and as always we're going to start with the shout outs really quick. And we're going to start out with Bennett Sweezy, Drew Beach, Peyton Goins, Bryant Mantooth, Harrison Del Bonus, Aiden Mabry. So that's just a bunch of you guys that have subscribed recently. Thank you guys for all the support. As always, remember to like and subscribe and drop a comment below if you have any other questions or anything you guys want to talk to me about. All right, everybody. So first off, I want to talk about, this isn't related to whitetail, but I want to talk about new duck calls that I got really quick from 423 Calls, wearing their hat. If you guys want to check it out, I will be leaving a link in the description to their website so you guys can check out any new calls. Just got a new single reed. Whatever that focuses. Got a marsh barrel on it. It's sick. This thing's awesome. Nice single reed. Works really nice. You can feeder chuckle. You can feeder chuckle with it really, really nicely. It works. It's just a great call, honestly. And then I just got their new goose call that they have. Trying it out. That sounds pretty good too. I will do a field test where I'll try these out coming up, but not today. But anyways, I will leave a link in the description so you can check out their website. Alright everybody, so my first tip for the bow hunting the late season is definitely staying warm. You know, like this week it's already getting down to the 20s, so it's gonna be freezing out this weekend. But I just got my new heater bodysuit, so this thing is crazy. I've had a chance to take it out and it does work. These things are awesome. A lot of people can't afford them because they are pretty pricey, so definitely layer up thermals, wool socks, buy a bunch of hand warmers, throw them in your boots, throw them in your hands, whatever you got to do, but definitely stay warm for the late season, because if you can't stay warm, you're not going to sit, so what's the point of that anyway? So obviously staying warm is a big thing. Definitely got to stay warm when you're out there. And I guess, like, let's just get into the patterns of the deer. Definitely late season, what's going on? So a lot of these bucks are, you know, the rut's cooling down. There might be some post-rut action, but not really a whole lot. A few does that haven't been bred, so you might be able to hunt it a little bit like the rut, but they're not going to be as active. Mainly, a lot of these deer have been shot at from, you know, the gun season, so a lot of that, they're going to be pretty skittish, but they're mainly going to go back to their early season patterns, which makes it really easy to predict where they're going to be. So you know that early season, deer like to move from food to bedding. From food to bedding, that's all they know. So during the late season, they're going to move right back into that. So if you haven't had any cornfields that have been picked, especially around in Wisconsin so far around my area, a lot of these cornfields are being harvested pretty late. So hunting cornfields right now is going to be a really big deal. I would just set up an evening hunt on the edge of a field for a cornfield. Just because that's going to give you your best food source. A lot of things are dying in the woods right now, so any fresh picked corn or fresh beans is going to be huge for you guys. So late season tactics, you're really just moving into that sort of pattern of deer just moving from bedding to feeding again. So my biggest suggestion is figure out, you know, put your trail cams out on field edges, figure out if they're hitting it early morning or if they're hitting it late in the evenings. I highly suggest that you guys, I prefer to hunt late evenings, so the corn was just picked out at our, the property that I hunt. Just like, I think yesterday they started picking it. So this weekend would probably be a good weekend for me to be out there hunting field edges, trying to grab these deer that are coming out, hitting the cornfield late. And then if you got a little post-rut action, you know, you're definitely going to have these bucks chasing these does out onto the field. The does are definitely going to be looking for a hot food source. And with the corn just being picked, that's mainly what it comes down to in late season, is finding what food sources are going to be the hot ones. Definitely corn, beans. If you have a late season food plot that's got like some ryegrass and stuff, that's going to be good. A lot of deer are going to dig into anything that's basically left for a good food source to hit. All right, another tip that I would go with you guys is, you know, be mobile at this time of the year. You know, be able to have a climber or a hang on that you can easily move and change things up, you know, especially if you're hunting a big field. You may see deer coming out at different spots on the fields, and try to be mobile to that. Be able to go, okay, all right, you know, I'm seeing that they're coming out on this corner. Obviously they're not hitting this corner. you know, tomorrow night I'm gonna go get, you know, take my set down and move over there, okay? Or you coming in on a morning hunt and you notice them over there, then I would maybe bring my set down after they've left the field and it's been pretty scarce for a while, and I maybe go over and try to set up on that. Throwing in a blind, a late season, kind of throws some things for a loop. A lot of guys want to toss out a blind, but you know, deer are very in tune to what's going on and what's around them. So if they see something new like that right on the field edge like that, they're gonna pick up on that, and it's gonna be a little tougher to hunt them out of there, and they're gonna be a little more skittish. So I highly suggest using a hang-on stand or climber. Just be mobile. It's gonna be huge for you guys. Definitely be mobile. It's just a huge key. And then, you know, my next tip that I would go into is, just like I've said before, hunting fresh sign. You know, obviously these deer are moving back into their normal patterns, so you're gonna want to hunt that fresh sign. Fresh, you know, go back to the roots of basically what you've been doing in the early season is basically what applies in the late season. But the late season's a little easier in a way because you can identify the main food source. You know, acorns aren't gonna be so prevalent right now. Corn, beans, things like that, late season food plots, that's definitely what is gonna give you guys good success during the late season. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this Whitetail Wednesday. It was kind of short, but I did want to get into a little bit of, I'm going to be doing some late season bow hunting, and we'll see what happens with that. But duck hunting is over with, and I can't really do any fishing right now until the ice gets here. So what I kind of want to talk about is, I'm going to be doing putting out a lot of videos because I'm going to have a lot of free time on the weekends, but a lot of these videos are going to be tips and tricks videos, tutorials, and things like that. So if there's anything you guys want to see, I would really like it if you guys would drop a comment below so I could see what you guys want videos exactly made about. Please leave a comment of a video that you would like to see down below. Like I said, I'm not gonna be doing a lot of hunting and fishing right now just because the ice isn't here for ice fishing yet, and bow season's trickling away and duck season just left. So until then, it's gonna be a lot of tutorial and how-to videos. So if there's anything you guys can think of, drop it below and I will make a video about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and check out any other videos that I have. They'll pop up here in a minute. Check those videos out and have yourselves a good day, and we will catch y'all next time.